Can we talk on camera? To writer from Carrie Tavessa. Hello, writer. The things I'm hearing. A garden world? A whole new species? If you can talk on the record, you know where to find me. Okay?
Later.
Oh, Carrie, are you out here?
Did you hear about the port?
Free for an interview? I'd like to know more about the Angara. It's not often a first contact goes so smoothly. At least the Angara are more peaceful than the Kett. There's high hopes for this alliance.
It's gonna be hard work, but...
The Angara have their own problems, and we're newcomers in their cluster. We need to work at this.
The Angara soldier who joined your team has a few fans already, but everyone's talking about Aya. Green plants, flowing water? Our leaders have discussed whether we should send colonists there.
No.
Aya is a sovereign planet of the Angara. We have no right to settle there.
Strong stuff. Here's hoping we don't need to. Okay, that's... Oh, a call from the director's office. Excuse me.
Okay.
Yes, director?
Those ships were grounded.
No, that cuts fine, I'm afraid.
Nice to see them doing what they were made
Yes,
to.
I understand perfectly. We're doing great, Ryder. Thanks for everything.
I deserve to be told. You had no right to keep it secret from me.
It's an ongoing investigation. I meant no disrespect.
Did Jarl know?
Of course not. Neither did the human.
Sorry to interrupt.
This isn't your concern.
It is now. We need to find the Kett command ship.
Oh, why?
Tell him the truth about my capture.
Moshae, please.
It may be our only route to the Archon.
One of my men helped the Kett take her.
Oh.
A resistance commander named Venturev.
You must have had a motive.
The Archon wanted her knowledge of remnant tech, but why would Ven betray her?
I don't know. That's why I kept it quiet. I'm working to capture him, make him answer for what he did.
You know where he is?
Kadara Port. My contacts are hunting him.
Contacts? You can't trust anyone there. They deserted our cause, our people.
And now they're ruled by exiles from your galaxy.
Oh, good.
Ven may know how to find the Archon and his ship. We can't leave this to a pack of renegades and outlaws.
I'm a little new to the galaxy. Where did Ven go, exactly?
Kadara Port is a trading outpost. We abandoned it when the Kett invaded.
Some of us went back. Deserters, scavengers. They don't support Aya.
How did exiles from the Nexus wind up there?
Bad luck for everyone.
Well, I guess that's where I'm going next.
I need the relic that leads to Meridian, and I can handle my people. Let me do this.
I don't like it.
I don't care. The Pathfinder is right.
I'll transmit my files on Kadara Port to your ship.
Thank you.
Our traitor could have useful information. We need him alive.
That's up to him.
Be safe, Pathfinder. As for you, Ephra, we're not done.
Ooh, someone's in trouble. Also, recruitment efforts, Kadara Port. Things are as bad as we thought. The deserters don't care about anyone but themselves. Recruitment efforts have found zero traction. Ironically, we'd had better luck gaining support from the new aliens. A small group pledged to support the resistance and alert us to future Kett activities on Kadara. Seems unlikely the enemy would give up on the planet so easily, but maybe the presence of these new aliens has confused them. Regardless, I recommend we abandon recruitment efforts and instead focus on infiltration of the local population using deep cover agents. I'll submit a list of candidates in my next report. Casualty report on Bold. Severe whiteout conditions have made casualty confirmations difficult. Expect these numbers to be adjusted in the next update. Hopefully, they'll be lower. Kett ambushed a night patrol in the Lundran crevice. 3 dead, 2 wounded, 1 missing. Squad missing outside Tech Chicks. Presumed captured, 4 missing. Sniper caught in avalanche in Southern Slope. Presumed dead, 1 missing. A shuttle suffered mechanical failure, made hard landing on Steen Ridge, 2 wounded. Argument in the barracks got out of hand, one wounded, mostly in his pride. Fair. And people are getting nervous. Commander de Tershav. No one questions your thinking, and we all understand that the circumstances we're facing are unprecedented. However, you should know that the people are talking in the barracks about these new Nexus aliens. Setting aside how they look, smell, and behave, how can we expect to trust these things with access to our most secure world? On behalf of my unit, we submit that this so-called Pathfinder crew shouldn't be permitted to roam the city without an escort. We're keeping close watch on them. Don't worry, we're not letting them see us, but it would be easier if you could assign a guard to each visitor whenever they're on Aya. We hope you'll consider this option. Respectfully, Voller. I mean, that's fair.
Director Tan, good news. The Angara opened an embassy for us on Aya.
That is a surprise. What are their expectations?
Show them respect.
They survived the Scourge and the Kett, and rebuilt their civilization. Don't forget it.
Appeal to their pride. Sensible. I will gather envoys and send them to Aya. Thank you, Pathfinder. We'll take it from here.
Do I have any more VidCons? Nope. Cool.
Wait, Lexi, your dad was Turian? That explains so much. What's that supposed to mean? Here we go. You know, how uptight you are.
Oh!
Not uptight. Not even 300 years old and fussing at us like a matriarch. I'm a doctor. Fussing's part of the job.
Oh boy.
1 minute later.
So, Kello, who's that woman I keep seeing you with on the Nexus?
What? Whom?
You're always short of credits after we come back. Is it because of her?
It's complicated, Subi.
Ew, in other words, mind your business.
The hell you did? You can't just undo 10 hours of work.
I had to. Your revamp risks power imbalance between decks. Something we solved back home.
It's twice as efficient. Just because it doesn't match your sainted specs.
And now it does. As you say, deal with it.
Oh boy.
Callow.
I know, just please don't let this distract you.
Oh boy. Communication from Jal. To Scott. Ryder. The Moshae sent some news from Aya that she asked me to share with you. Under her guidance, officials are again allowing study in the Aya Vault. It comes with great risks, of course, so she's restricting participation to her brightest students under armed guard. Although she doesn't have your ability to interface with the Remnant, she wants to be ready to assist you however she can once Meridian is found. These are interesting and exciting times, from Jal. She's fond of you. Truly. I haven't heard her talk like this about anyone in a long time. She didn't ask me to tell you this last part. I just thought you should know. Thanks. Kadara HNS Exile Port discovered. Nexus Exiles find a home as former security are implicated in the mutiny. An investigation revealed the Nexus Security head Sloane Kelly played a role in the uprising that killed dozens. Initiative authorities tracked the exiles, including Kelly, to Kadara, a desert planet in the Gavorkum system. Okay, but you guys exiled them, so leave them alone? Nexus HNS Angaran delegation on Nexus. An Angaran delegation arrives on the Nexus. Initiative brass are now working to broker an alliance with a species native to Andromeda. While tensions persist, the Angaran ambassador was reportedly impressed with the Nexus and its resources. And EOS, colonists found alive in space. Multiple colonists from 2 failed outposts on Eos were found alive in stasis, drifting peacefully in an Initiative's shuttle. Authorities credit a brave Turian pilot for getting the shuttle off the planet and evading pursuing Kett. The pilot reportedly jettisoned fuel to escape the Kett, while the survivors aboard entered emergency stasis to await rescue.
They were on an exploration mission. ISA was very clear that this wasn't a military operation.
I can see that. I mean, if the Kett decide to focus on them, I worry about them, but...
It makes them feel safer, doesn't it?
Just a bit. You're the Pathfinder! Thank you so much for returning the Moshae to us.
It was the right thing to do.
Glad I could help. Seems your people really cherish her.
She is dear to us. By the way, you should know. The head of our delegation is at your cultural center. He'd be honored to speak with you.
Oh. Okay.
I can't believe you said that.
Please report any suspicious activity to the nearest security representative.
Being honest and being an ass.
An expedition to Eos, the Helius system.
And we're happy to help your guards secure their weapons.
I prefer them armed for now. You understand, of course.
Oh, Pathfinder, this is the head of the Angaran delegation.
The one who saved the Moshae. She speaks highly of you. Call me Issa de Navarre.
Welcome, Ambassador. The Angara's first formal visit will be one for the history books.
I wonder what they'll say.
I was just explaining to the Ambassador that armed guards aren't necessary here.
Is something wrong, Ambassador?
Please walk with me, Pathfinder.
Okay.
So much life. All different, all united. The way it could have been. 75 years ago, we were scattered, struggling to rebuild after the Scourge. Then, the Kett arrived. Alien life. It was monumental. But then they deceived and enslaved us. So, I hope you understand my precautions.
I do understand.
Your people have endured much, Ambassador. I'd be cautious too.
Yet all this, your initiative, is proof there's a better way. I want to believe in this alliance, Pathfinder. The Moshae says you're trustworthy. Please, help me trust in you.
Verify what we say.
We don't expect you to enter this alliance blindly, Ambassador. Everything we say, you can check.
You'd be that open with us?
Sure.
We have nothing to hide.
They'll surrender their weapons to your militia, if that's satisfactory.
Thank you. We won't disappoint you, Ambassador.
Havoa Sekjav Jaravon, Pathfinder. Welcome to Andromeda.
1 minute later.
I'm Angara, founder of the initiative. On behalf of the Nexus, I welcome you to the Cultural Center. Please have a look around.
Some Asari prefer male pronouns, while others gravitate
We
towards
hope you'll
gender
enjoy
neutral
learning about the rich diversity of people who
My people
arrive
have
from
several
Milky Way
pronouns to
galaxy.
identify themselves with. Perhaps I should prepare a document.
Please do.
Oh, that's awesome.
Ryder, could we talk a moment?
Oh, sure. Does that have to do with you and Gil?
I don't believe it! Gil's reconfigured our entire nav array. O'Connell risked a dozen spacewalks putting that in place. Damn it!
Callow, don't.
Take the helm. I've had enough of this.
Oh boy.
You don't give a damn what my team and I went through to build this ship.
No, I don't. I care about us surviving out here, and if that means redesigning...
You don't have the right.
Guys.
Knock it off, both of you.
Sure. Once he gets off my back about how I work on the Tempest.
You weren't here. We had to get all kinds of new tech working in a single starship. 50-hour shifts, epiphanies, accidents. Humans can forget. Solarians can't. To me, it's all still happening. My team is here. Stripping down the Tempest like some broken radio risks everything they suffered to build. Their legacy.
Oh my god. I mean, improvements have to be made. I kind of have to side with Gil here. Like, improvements do have to be made. That being said, Gil, you need to fucking respect the people that created the ship, because without them, you wouldn't have a ship to tinker on.
If he had the Tempest up on blocks, I might see it.
Look, Callow, your people did a great job, but they're dead. And they couldn't have anticipated half the problems in Helius. Like the Scourge. If we don't adapt, we'll die too. Is that what you want their legacy to be?
Gutting a complex ship out in space isn't adapting. It's irresponsible and disrespectful.
Oh my god. See, this is one thing I don't like about Mass Effect. It's very black and white in certain circumstances, this being one of them. They're both right in this instance. Callow wants to respect the people that he worked on the ship with. But Gil is also right because, again, we weren't prepared. We didn't know. I'm going to end up pissing off one of them, and it's going to suck.
The Tempest is ours now. She has to serve our mission first, in whatever capacity we need. Gil, change whatever you have to.
I wonder, in time, will strangers be treating your achievements so carelessly?
Peace and quiet, finally. Thanks, Ryder.
Okay, show's over. Back to it.
I am going to talk to Callow, though. See if there's any way I can maybe smooth this over.
A foolish thing to get angry over, isn't it? I suppose the Tempest is just like any other ship, to be taken apart and put back together. Or she will be, once Gil's had his way.
Gil's upgrading the Tempest, not scrapping her. She's in good hands.
I wish I could believe you. But perhaps... Anything else?
Okay. I guess I can't smooth it over, at least not right away. I'm hoping with time, he'll come around.
I think Lexi wanted to speak to you.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, Ryder. Sorry for the mess.
Who's your friend?
An exalted Kett. I called Jarl to show him. Oh, there he is.
Hi, Jarl.
Jarl, look at this. There's nothing Angara inside.
The physical can be deceiving.
I've run hundreds of tests. Only traces of the Angara genome remain. The exalted are Kett.
There must be a way to fix them.
There's not always an easy solution. I mean, if they've erased them that much, it's like what the Reapers did to the Collectors.
Discovery, based on Prothean Collector connection, can examine technology, chart Reaper species modification, fall of Protheans.
Tell me what happened.
Early stages similar to indoctrination can guess captured Protheans' lost intelligence over several cloned generations. Cybernetic augmentation widespread afterward. As Protheans failed, Reapers added tech to compensate. Mental capacity almost gone, replaced by overworked sensory input transfers. Transmitting data to masters.
Is there anything we can do to help them?
No. No glands replaced by tech. No digestive system replaced by tech. No soul replaced by tech. Whatever they were, gone forever. Understand now? No art, no culture, closer to husks than slaves. Tools for Reapers. Protheans dead. Collectors just final insult.
We need to be prepared that there might not be.
Jarl, remember what we talked about?
That we should examine the problem objectively? Excuse me.
Grief is never easy. But Jarl needs to accept that exaltation is permanent.
Yeah.
Hope is good, but false hope is unhealthy.
I appreciate your support. Jarl is part of this crew. His welfare is my responsibility.
And you're taking good care of him. Just remember why you came here, too. There is a new alien species on your table.
My hands actually shook when I made the first incision. See this bone-like armor? It feels as strong as a Krogan's frontal plate.
Wow.
I'll take your word for it.
I should probably clean this up before it starts to smell.
Probably a good shout.
We've talked enough for now. I'm still processing our disagreement, and I need some distance.
That's fair, I guess.
Later.
Update on Jal. Ryder, thought you should know I spoke to Jal. After some reflection, he seems to accept that the process of exaltation cannot be reversed. Thank you for backing me up. I know it's not easy delivering bad news, especially to a friend, but sometimes it's the only way we can move forward and begin to heal. I will continue to run tests and study the data you obtained from the Kett facility regarding exaltation. I don't expect the results to change, but it can't hurt to be thorough.
Be careful around the ship, okay?
You ate half our chocolate supply. Do you have any idea what I could have traded for that?
Oh, buddy. Don't ever mess with the chocolate. That's not cool. Okay? Chocolate's off limits. Unless you're smuggling me some, then we're cool.
Standing order for all incoming ships. The port is a ceasefire zone by order of Sloane Kelly. She was head of Nexus Security.
Be ready for anything, and keep comms open. Should hear from our Resistance contact soon.
Also, a mountainous world originally settled by the Angara, Kadara is now a haven for Nexus Exiles and pirates. In addition to this criminal element, the planet is plagued by toxic water caused by an atypical amount of sulfide minerals. Oh, good. Well, let's go.
Incoming call. Patching it through.
There's been a development regarding the spy, Venturev. Rendezvous at Crawler's Song. Your contact's codename is Shayna.
Shayna. Got it. That's one hell of a welcome sign.
Yeah, it is.
Stepped up their game since the revolt.
Not too shabby for folk who got kicked off the station with nothing to show for it.
Maybe we can get them back on our side.
We know they can fight Kett.
Our supplier's waiting. Come on, we're gonna be late.
Do I even want to know?
Nope.
How are we supposed to survive out there?
Not my problem. You're no better than the Nexus.
Don't blame us because you couldn't pay your fees.
Sloane's not running a fucking charity.
I walked past something that beeped.
You won't get away with this. My people won't allow it.
Not for us. The Angara would have been slaughtered by the Kett.
Ungrateful prick.
Is that really necessary, guys?
What are you doing to these people?
Nothing they weren't expecting. Port's got 2 rules. No guns and pay your protection fees.
You've got a gun.
So what's that you're holding?
Outcasts don't have to abide by the rules, just enforce them. You got a problem with that? You can join these assholes.
Pathfinder, it will be difficult to find the spy if you're barred from the city.
Guess that's true.
What was that?
Nothing. I'll be on my way.
Creep.
I would like to talk to him, but I'm almost afraid that some shit would go down. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna talk to him anyway.
Pathfinder. Interested in the Collective's services?
How do you know who I am?
The Collective makes a point of knowing everything and everyone worth knowing in Helius.
You sound more like information brokers than pirates.
The two aren't mutually exclusive.
What's going on between the Collective and the Outcasts?
Officially, nothing.
Unofficially?
Lines are being drawn, Pathfinder. That's all I can say.
Who is the charlatan? No one seems to have a straight answer.
The charlatan is our leader and a private individual. Even I haven't seen him in person.
You take orders from a stranger?
I've met representatives. People who speak for the charlatan and carry out their will.
So kind of like the shadow broker.
Whoever the charlatan is, man or woman, they provide information, care, resources. It's ours. That's enough for me.
Okay, so what is the Collective?
I'm having trouble nailing down what the Collective is exactly.
Understandable. We aren't one thing. Think of us as a service provider. We cater to our clients' needs.
Even if that means killing and stealing from people.
Survival is an ugly business, Pathfinder, but unlike the Outcasts, we aren't governed by hate. If the initiative proved reasonable, I'm sure the charlatan would be willing to work with the Nexus.
I think that's it for now.
Thanks for your time.
Of course, Pathfinder. Of course.
Hey! Piss off.
You order, you pay.
I said...
Very nice.
You look like you're waiting for someone.
Very prompt.
Not interested.
Strange guy's gonna try and give me
Shayna.
drinks.
But you can call me Reyes. I hate code names.
I was expecting someone more Angaran.
The Resistance pays me to supply information. Among other things.
So you're a smuggler?
Your man, Venterev, was arrested by Sloane Kelly, leader of the Outcasts. Word spread about what he did to Moshae Sefa.
Ah.
The people are calling for his execution. And Sloane? She's a woman of the people.
I mean, I know her because obviously I played this game before, but I've also read the accompanying novel that sort of led up to these events. She is kind of the she is the woman of the people, and yeah, she's definitely, yeah, I like her.
I like her already.
Well, she doesn't like you.
I know.
She's never met me.
You work for the Initiative. Sloane was part of the uprising on the Nexus. I doubt she'll give Ven up easily.
Maybe she'll agree to a deal.
There might be another way to get to Ven. You work Sloane. I'll talk to the Resistance.
How do I contact you if things go south?
I don't trust him.
Hey, you gotta pay.
Keep the change.
Always do.
Bitch. So she charges me, but she doesn't charge this Reyes guy. You know what that tells me? It tells me he's someone important. And if he is not... if he's not one of Sloane's people based on how he's talking...
Tell me about Sloane Kelly.
Before joining the Initiative as head of Nexus Security, Miss Kelly served in the Alliance with a nearly spotless record.
Nearly?
She was involved in multiple altercations with other officers.
A hothead. Great.
As I was saying, if he's this big, if he's big enough that that bitch was quick to give him a glass to drink from, and judging from the way that he talks about Sloane, I'd peg him as a member of the collective. If not the leader, then definitely someone high up. Oh, datapad. Cadus. I caught 2 more recruits rifling through the stock. We need locks. Don't give a shit if it sends a message of distrust. I don't trust them. 3 crates of good ale have gone missing this month alone. One of these assholes is to blame. We might all wear the same colors, but these rookies aren't of the same caliber as you and me. From McAfee.
Okay, 325, 46, no, 42. Damn it. I'll start again.
Sloane's inside. Mind your damn manners.
Sir, yes, sir. Ow. Really? Was the shove necessary?
Focus defenses here and here. The Kett have been quiet for too long. What?
That's quite the throne. Should I bow? Kiss your ring?
Very funny. So,
I thought it was funny.
what brings a Pathfinder to our humble port?
Venterev. Name ring any bells?
What's he to you? And don't lie to me.
I need him so I can infiltrate a Kett flagship. You've obviously got no love for the Kett. I'm doing you a favor.
Kadara is an Angaran port. They want Ven dead, and I want to keep them happy.
This is bigger than local politics.
You don't need Ven. You need his intel. Talk to him before I put his head on a spike.
Fine.
I can work with that.
See? No reason we can't be civilized.
I should have brought refreshments.
Give the Pathfinder access to the holding cells.
Yes, sir.
You're not what I expected, Pathfinder.
I get that a lot.
Keep staying on Sloane's good side, and I'll be really impressed.
So what's your role exactly?
Are you Sloane's second in command?
She calls me her right-hand Tyrion. I keep the wheel from squeaking.
Did you switch sides with Sloane during the mutiny?
I came over on Argnatanus. Never stepped foot on the Nexus.
I ran into some Natanus survivors on Havarl.
They're still alive. Must be Rix's doing.
You know Avidus?
We've crossed paths.
Okay, talk to me about the collective.
The collective is making waves in Kadara Port. What's the Outcast's plan to stay on top?
By not telling our strategies to strangers.
I mean, that's fair.
You and Sloane seem close.
What about it?
Nothing. Just wondering what's the story there.
We met on the Citadel. She punched me in the face when I offered to buy her a drink.
Seriously?
No. Mind your own business, Pathfinder.
Well, yeah. No, it's fine.
See you around, Kitus.
Okay. Already moving.
A few moments later.
Prisoner record, Ven Terev. Angara, date of birth unknown. Birthplace claims Vold. Reason for incarceration, treason, aiding and abetting Kett. Prisoner ID number 85. Remarks. High pain tolerance even for a spy. 4 interrogation sessions and still no usable data on the Kett. Sentenced to death by Sloane Kelly. Prisoner record, Garten Paula. Reason for incarceration, treason, aiding and abetting the Collective. ID number 84. Codename is La Curta. A representative of the Charlatan died by suicide before final sentencing. Prisoner record, Tessie Facient. Incarceration, smuggling. Number 83. Remarks, tried to bypass mandatory tax, sentenced to 3 broken fingers. Yeah, these guys don't play.
What do you want?
The Archon's ship. Where is it?
This a new interrogation tactic? Sloane's getting lazy.
Not Sloane.
I don't answer to Sloane. I'm a Pathfinder with the Initiative.
The one who rescued the Moshae.
Yep.
I know who you are, and what happened on Vold.
He just travels fast.
You're well informed for someone behind bars.
The rumors hit before I was captured. That's why the mob wants me dead. Even deserters hate me.
The Archon's ship. Where is it?
I never saw it. Got my orders from a Kett transponder. But you could use its frequency to triangulate the Archon's location.
Do you still have it?
I buried it before I was arrested. Should still be outside the city.
Thanks for the intel.
Don't you want to know why I did it? Why I betrayed the Moshae?
I mean, I do. But is it going to change anything?
Enlighten me.
We're losing the war against the Kett, and still, Ephra puts my brothers and sisters in danger to protect a useless old woman.
So you took things into your own hands?
I made the call he wouldn't. The Archon only wanted the Moshae. I thought if I gave her up... I didn't know what the Kett were doing to my people.
You resent Ephra, so the Archon used that against you.
If Ephra was a better leader... it doesn't matter.
Right, it doesn't.
And I'll accept the consequences.
Pathfinder, the communicator is buried outside the ceasefire zone. I suggest bringing a squad.
Vetra, Drac, are you back from... whatever it was you were doing?
Yep, our completely legitimate business deal went off without a hitch.
Benefit of bringing a Krogan along.
Tell Gil to prep the Nomad. I need to go outside the city.